Hey guys, welcome to my first ever Deadlock. Today I'm going to show you my first tower defense game. I've been working on it for a little while now and I'm excited to go over it with you. So, what is my game and what is it about? Let's go to the testing scene and find out. So, I want to make a game about adventurers defending their home from monsters. Monsters are going to invade your land from the portals right here. Now that we know where the monsters are, we need some adventurers. To get some units, we must first place a house. To place a house, we need some open space, which can either be part of the wall or part of the castle. In the house, we get a better look at our adventurer. Here, we can take a look at her stats, level, and experience. If we click on her silhouette, we get more details, such as equipment and items. A core mechanic I wanted for this game is having a class system for the adventurers. The classes determine the abilities and stat growth of the adventurer. It can even determine how our cute little house turns into a big, menacing tower. But how do we change class, you may be asking? It's quite simple. We give our adventurer a weapon. Let's see if the shop has any sales going on. So now that we're in the shop, let's buy some weapons. In the shop, we can also buy equipment and items for our adventurers, as well as houses, walls, and stairs. So, depending on what weapon we give our adventurer, a different class will be. For this hammer example, we will get a tank. For this bow, we'll get an archer, and for this staff, we'll get a mage. And when the adventurer changes, so does the tower. With adventurers, I want to have a lot of flexibility of being able to change your class whenever the player chooses. To counteract this flexibility, I made stat growth on level up based on your class. So if you have a high level archer, which has more strength, odds are it's not going to be a very good mage, which has and needs a lot of intelligence. But maybe you can make a glass cannon warrior by swapping it from an archer. Another core aspect of the game is that adventurers do not gain experience while inside of a tower. So if you want them to level up, you're going to need to get their hands dirty. The adventurer is not nearly as powerful while inside of a tower, but the adventurer will stop monsters from progressing. You can also make your party stronger by adding adventurers. To do that, you just have to place more buildings and add them to the party. Alright, now that we know the core of the game, let's try playing around. But first, let's place one tower and turn him into an archer so we can see the full scope of the game. As you can see, the monsters will follow the line right to the castle. Let's speed it up. Well, look, the tower is pretty strong, eh? This game offers the player a lot of flexibility, but to make things interesting, you need some risk. Round 1, as you can see, was pretty easy. It just needs one unit in the tower, and it was no problem at all. But just give the game a few rounds, and all your units will be really underleveled, and you will lose. Your castle will fall. Now that you've seen the core of the game, tell me, what do you think? Please give me your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. I'm interested to know what you think. I have a lot of ideas in my head on how to expand on this game. A big one is dual classes or upgraded classes. I think it'd be cool if you gave your character a secondary item or weapon that would change the class once again, expanding the number of towers and unit abilities. One last thing I want to talk about is a map creator. If you go down below, we'll go to it and then we can check it out. I initially created this wave editor to decide what happens during a round. It allows me to create monsters, create when they spawn, allows me to edit what monsters I'm going to spawn, with what levels, and with how many monsters. After messing around with this wave editor for a bit, this got me thinking. I can just make a map editor as well, and we got a merrymaker of a tower defense game. I can make it so that anyone can make a map, then anyone can go onto Steam, download it, and play it themselves. I can then add a leaderboard, and then we have a potential for endless content. Maybe you're a modder, or you just like to create things. Let me know to what degree you would like to edit your game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I hate when YouTubers ask for a like and subscribe, but if you want to see the progress of this game, please follow along. Have a good one.